Welcome to the Elementary Education Program Orientation. We're so glad you're here. We know that there's a lot of uncertainty right now and that you probably didn't anticipate starting your program online, but we're super excited you're here and we're here to support you as you progress through the program. I'm Paula Dagnan, co-director of the Elementary Education Program, along with my colleague, Dr. Marcia Riddle-Bully. Let's get started. So the agenda for today is just to provide some information about registration and scheduling, introduce you to some of the staff, and share with you some of the program supports, also provide some tips for success, talk about the majors and endorsements, and give you a little advice from a recent graduate. So as we start this program and as you start your journey to become a teacher, you might consider what excites you about becoming a teacher. So are you passionate about science and you just can't wait to share your knowledge and learn from and with students about science? You might also think about what's a skill or understanding, maybe a quality that you bring to teaching that will support your future students. So maybe you are really good at understanding learning differences, and that's the skill and quality that you're going to bring to your teaching. A little bit about registration. You should now be registered for Eled 303, Eled 310, and Eled 370. You can also register yourself for IT 344, and you also need to take EDUC 311 if you haven't taken it already. If you have any questions about classes or registration, you can contact our office administrative staff, and their information is going to be on the next page. As soon as possible, you want to complete a plan of study, which will project when you're going to take certain classes. And this is really important for us as well as for you to make sure that we schedule the right number of classes in the right quarter so that you can graduate on time. As you probably already know, the waitlist system is used for all of our courses and it's based on seniority. We will try to get you into the classes that you need, but there might be alternative registration options that we might have to employ to keep your progress on track. If you have any financial aid questions or registration questions, you can also ask Molly Bauman, and she can either direct you to the financial aid office and get you to the appropriate person to talk to, or she might be able to also help you with registration questions as well as connect you with the registrar if that's needed. So just some quick announcements. Your instructors or the office staff will be contacting you about the logistics of your courses. So that may be whether it's synchronous or asynchronous or other logistics. Also pay attention to the grading policies of the universities. Grading may be different from normal, so be sure to read your syllabi and pay attention to Western's site for grading policies. We want you to know that we're here to help you. So you can always contact the Eled office for support if you have questions about courses or you simply don't know who to contact about your questions. So you can see that we have Talisa, Molly, Chris, and Megan here to support you. Even in remote situations, they are here to support you, and these phone numbers will ring through to their devices. You can always send them an email as well. When you need additional support, here are a number of sites and centers to contact. Also, these should be found in your syllabi, but if you have a medical concern, you can contact the health center. If you have any emotional or psychological concerns, please talk to the counseling center. All of this is available via remote opportunities as we are working remotely. In the case of safety, you can contact the police, and for an emergency crisis, you can contact this Office of Student Life. It really is important to contact these people if you need support, as things tend to get worse if you don't get support for them. There is also remote support as well as in-person support whenever we go live again for academics. The Hackerl Research and Writing Studio is physically located in the Library Commons on campus, but they do have online support for research, reading, and writing across all subjects, as well as the Western Tutoring Center, also located in the library, but they can provide support for note-taking, time management, reading comprehension, test taking, as well as additional things. So Again, these are supports that are continue to be available as we work remotely.